I'm your host, Ravenwood. Chapter 4, featuring Paula. Co-director, Dustin. Co-director Paula. Co-director, Dustin. Eddy Rivas, Kerry Jacques are commentating in this video for commentary notes. Or at least these are the commentary notes based on the commentary for the commentary crew. Wanted the chance for the characters to breathe a bit before bigger things went down. Speaking of breathing, we should all do us a favor and start. Okay. Starting 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Exhale. There we go. Kerry loves the lighting. In the first scene, they reference how lightning looks in the tundra. The first draft of the scene where Ironwood is giving orders originally happened in his office. I'm sorry, folks. I keep forgetting that there's not a period at the end of these bullet points sometimes. But anyways, speaking of which, you should definitely check out the Tundra Discord server. I'll leave a link in the description below, and hopefully once you pay to get in from Patreon, then I'll gladly see you in the Tundra Discord. Thank you for listening. Where was I? Okay, yes. From Fallen 5, they learned it's great to be efficient with sets, but they can fatigue the audience and crew. Okay. Originally, the celebration wasn't going to be in Amity, and instead it was going to be an Alice version of an auditorium. The ship Jacques arrives in the same one Winter arrives from Volume 3. It is a Schnee company ship. Period. Paula thought it was important that Blake, remember the co-director, thought that one of the co-directors thought it was important that Blake hold Weiss's hand because of checkmate. No, that's just kidding. No. To be the first to stand by your side when Jacques is yelling at Weiss because Blake knows what it is like to be in an abusive relationship, despite the fact that it was never shown in the show that they had an abusive relationship. Neither in the comics did they had an abusive relationship. No. Forget the fact that he's also been in an abusive relationship with the SDC company. The Schnee Dust Company. Sorry, I had to laugh at myself for a second there. RWBY didn't even really know a father would talk like that to his daughter. Well, oh, wow, They've never met any other fathers but Tai Yang and probably Qrow. They were excited to write Penny and Winter's Mere Destiny, which they had laid some of the foundation for this episode. Qrow talking to RWBY was barely on the outline for this episode, but it was on their wish list if they had the time to get it in. Which several things could have also happened in the scene, like RWBY and Yang talking to Qrow. But no, we didn't have time for that. Dustin says the other co-director says fatherly when describing the moment that in Kerry's like, you just opened a whole can of worms, because of the whole can of worms is being that Qrow is somehow RWBY's father. Yay, well, okay, fine. I guess they know about the possible. I guess they know about our theories about Qrow and RWBY. I don't think it's I don't think it's possible. Personally, I don't think it. Eddy loves the gym gag when referring to Jaune because it's all right to bully the audience when they can't simply spell the word Jaune, especially when the autocorrect corrects it to Juan or something like that. And yes, it's also funny when you have an irrelevant name to Jaune, like Jim. Watts' entrance was a difficult shot to execute properly because of the door that I'm slamming in your face. And that's it for this episode. For some reason, I have the picture of Texas that is completely red and some blue spots here and there. I don't know why that's there. It's just there in this slide. I can't remove it at the moment. But maybe it will go away by the time I start talking about episode 5 or chapter 5, depending on how you want to view these episodes / chapters of this volume. And, well, with that, I must remind you to always wash your hands and stay safe.